It has been getting cold recently. Some warm and water-mouthing food would be a great choice for your dinner. What about hot pot? A popular eating experience for many. So what is hot pot? Hot pot is a Chinese-originated cooking method which a simmering pot of soup stock is prepared on the dining table, while a variety of East Asian foodstuffs and ingredients are served mostly raw. As the hot pot is simmering, ingredients are put into the pot and cooked all together in the soup. As time passes by, form of hot pot has experienced various changes. It has become more than just hot pot. In the following, we will share with you the history, humanity, as well as the economic part of hot pot. So please stay tuned and enjoy the miraculous journey with hot pot. The Chinese hot pot has a history of more than 1,000 years, with the earliest believed to be found in the Zhou dynasty, where diners used their bronze pot to cook the food. It spread to southern China during the Tang dynasty and was further established during the Mongolian Yuan dynasty. Hot pot is not only a normal delicacy for the ordinary family, but also the imperial family. In particular, the Tang Emperor loved it very much and would eat it for almost every meal. Hot pot can barely be divided into two types, the northern-style hot pot and the southern-style hot pot. The northern-style hot pot is very hot and spicy, with a great deal of Sichuan pepper and different spice as the soup base, and served with various vegetables and meat, including beef or lamb. Famous examples including Chongqing spicy hot pot and Beijing-style lamb hot pot, as they believe eating spicy hot pot enables them to get rid of the moisture caused by the heavy humidity from their body. Southern-style hot pot features at the freshness of the ingredients. It is more diversified in terms of the soup base or the ingredients, with the ingredients not fixed but depending on seasonal vegetables. The famous examples include spicy chicken hot pot, Cantonese congee hot pot, and the Yunnan favorite hot pot. Nowadays, hot pot has become hugely popular among the Chinese community. Hot pots account for 22% of the dishes sold at the restaurant across the country, according to a 2017 report from food industry giant Daiping Matun. So, how did hot pot evolve into a key player in modern times Chinese cuisine? At first, hot pot was mostly popular in the cold north of China. The dish really began to take off in the early 19th century, and today's Sichuan hot pot dates back to this era. Yuan Jin River with fishermen in the 1820s boiled the meat in a communal spicy bath to keep warm and make use of their limited budgets. Some enterprising locals spotted this opportunity and began using giant communal pots to prepare the bath, introducing the dividers that many people use today to keep their ingredients separate from other diners' meals. Hot pots have a high place in the Chinese heart. In the 2018, a simple claim by a country has sparked nationwide controversy on social media, with many people questioning the authenticity of this claim. The Chinese truly cares about their hot pot. As cooking technology further developed, more variation of hot pots has popped up. Sometimes, simple coincidence can lead to the birth of another hot pot type. For example, budae jjigae is a fusion dish that incorporates American processed meats such as spam and bacon into a Korean stew. Budae is a general term of a military base in Korean, and budae jjigae is translated into army base stew. In the 1950s, food was extremely scarce after the 3-year-long Korean War. Exit processed meat from the U.S. military bases became great source for food supplements. In the city of Uijeongbu, where U.S. Army bases are stationed, a restaurant owner started to make stew with meat from the army bases. Since then, budae jjigae has become immensely popular all over the Korea. Surprisingly, Hotpot is also a symbol of reunion between friends and family. Since it takes time to heat up and boil foods, there is plenty of time for them to share status and personal experience. Fusion of hotpots shows the food culture of those countries such as kimchi hotpot and shabu shabu. Korean has been went to spicy food, therefore they use spicy ingredients like kimchi as stock, in addition with rice cake, seaweed, cheese, spam. When traditional hotpot came to Japan, it became a new shabu shabu style. Japanese nobumolu hotpot dish of finely sliced meat and vegetables are boiled in water and served with dipping sauces, generally having a lighter taste compared with Chinese hotpot. Nowadays, one-person hotpot is quite popular in Hong Kong. With its style catering culture of Hong Kong people, individualism is a trendy phenomenon emphasizing on freedom, personal rights, which is similar to Hong Kong people nowadays. Many Hong Kong people would like to eat alone rather than eating with friends. Therefore, going to a restaurant for one-person hotpot fulfills their desire of eating different food by themselves. Have you heard of Hai Di Lao restaurant? A restaurant signature for Sichuan spicy hotpot that got a rocket developed up to an international company with chain company around the world. By the end of 2018, there are 466 direct operated stores in more than 100 cities. Hai Di Lao Hotpot provides different personalized services, including free nail art and hand care for female customers and free leather suit cleaning service. Hai Di Lao Hotpot also offers massage chairs and children playroom for customers in need. While eating, customers can view Sichuan characteristic face-changing performance, attracting customers with the innovative service that could be found nowhere else. From the desire for hearty, warm meals in the cold winters with friends and family, with type of foods used being the major differences. Lancashire hotpot, for instance, is a Western word version that closely resembles a stew rather than a soup with food items, traditionally consisting of mutton, root vegetables, and finely sliced potatoes that get baked till golden brown. During the Industrial Revolution, Lancashire became a powerhouse for the textile industry in northern England. Despite growth in the industry, many workers live in poverty. For cotton mill laborers, the hotpot was a filling, warming, hearty dish that a person could live to cook while they worked. Its ingredients were also affordable and accessible, contributing to its popularity. Cheese fondue is another type of hotpot originating in Switzerland. Originating in the 1600s, when fresh food were limited during the cold winters, people need to find ways to use stale foods that were prepared during the warmer months, such as old cheese and bread. So they melt the cheese and dunk it in the stale bread in the melted cheese, providing a hearty meal. The resurgence of different types of hotpots perhaps could be linked to both the participatory element and the nostalgia associated with hotpot. The participatory aspect of the cheese fondue, like the Asian hotpot, in a growing trend. So after all, how do people get addicted to hotpot so much? From customer point of view, perhaps it's the wide range of ingredients they can choose from. Being able to choose whatever to eat is away the difficulty from choosing only one item from the menu. The ingredients are also come with a broad range of prices, ranging from more economical to rare, upscale ones. However, from the perspective of business operation, hotpot restaurant isn't all that easy to operate. Since target customers of a hotpot restaurant would be everyone, you will have to cater everyone's needs. Therefore, it's essential to cover enough variety of drinks, side dishes, and services. Extra concern of food safety and ventilation is also required as food is served warm to the customers. Together with the increased exposure of pathogens, lack of effective ventilation, and temperature control will disturb customers' dining experience, making it different from other restaurants. Despite the challenges, different new-style hotpot restaurants have cropped up these few years, and oftentimes blend existing cuisine culture to create a new manner of having hotpot. One example is conveyor belt hotpot. Inspired by conveyor belt sushi originate in Japan, the ingredients are prepared and served on a conveyor belt which will turn through tables. Not only does it capture the essence of playfulness, but it also endorses business operation with less manpower. Another form of hotpot, the self-heating instant hotpot, is also taking off in China. Pre-packaged ingredients and soup base are stored in a plastic vessel, usually double-layered, with chemicals in it. After adding water to it, the water will boil up itself like a magical process. It does raise safety concerns. It never cuts down its popularity with the modern pursuit of efficiency. Hotpot business are also increased the incentives of many other businesses, such as karaoke and party room mixed with hotpot service. It can also stimulate some dessert, catering, and entertainment businesses, as people tend to stay together after a hotpot, heading off for desserts, films, karaoke, and even alcohol. The hotpot business is definitely an uprising one and perhaps will witness its transform furthermore in the future.